for grade 7 students. It is on geometric constructions and it is the part 2 of the previous video that I have done. And in this video you're going to learn how to draw triangles, essentially equilateral triangle, isosceles and scalene triangle. So let's get started. When you have an equilateral triangle, it means that all of the sides are equal. Therefore, if this is corner A, this is B, this is C, we're going to refer this line as AB, which is equal to AC, which is equal to BC. If AB is equal to 60 millimeters, for example, it would mean that AB is equal to AC is equal to BC is equal to 60 millimeters. So how do we draw a triangle having such dimensions? So you take your ruler, you're going to start with drawing line AB. When you have drawn this line, we are going to call it A and B. Next, what we do is that you have to take your compass, and then what you do is that you have to measure the length of one side of this equilateral triangle, which is 60 millimeters, which is this much. Okay, you put it on point A, and then you draw an arc. This is a construction line, which means that this arc should be drawn using very faint lines. And after having done this arc, the compass should be on point B, and then without changing the dimension, you draw another arc. These two arcs are equidistant, which means that the distance from A to this arc is 60 millimeters, and the distance from B to this arc is 60 millimeters. When these two arcs they intersect, we are going to obtain point C. And then what we do is that we are going to join BC and then also AC. So this is how we draw an equilateral triangle. Now if you have these dimensions, for example 50, 70, 80 or any other dimension, we are going to increase the dimensions or decrease it depending on the value here, and then we are going to measure accordingly using our compass. So for example, if it is 70, AB is equal to AC is equal to BC is equal to 70 millimeters. So you are going to measure 70 millimeters on your compass. Okay, and then you're going to draw AB 70 millimeters, and then you're going to draw the arcs using the 70 millimeters measurements. When we talk about isosceles triangles, so this triangle, it has only two sides equal, which means that these two sides are going to be equal, and this one is going to be a different dimension. Usually it is less than these two. We label the triangle ABC. It can also be Z, it can also be XYZ, it can also be DEF or GFL. No, JKL. So how do we draw it? Suppose AB is equal to 60 millimeters, BC is equal to AC is equal to 90 millimeters. Okay, so the first line we have this value, and then these two they have a different value, which is this one. So how do we draw it? So first of all, we draw line AB, we label it AB. Now you should remember that this line is 60 millimeters, the other lines are 90 millimeters, which means that we have to take the compass and measure 9 centimeters. We have to measure 9 centimeters, and then we draw the arc. like this. So from point A, we know the distance is 90 millimeters, and then from B the distance is 90 millimeters. So distance from A to C is 90, distance from B to C is 90. So where these two arcs intersect, we are going to draw the line like this. So this is our equilateral triangle. Now the last one is a scalene triangle. In a scalene triangle, this is an appropriate example where this side, and this side, all of these sides are not equal at all. So how do we draw a scalene triangle? Suppose AB is equal to 60 millimeters, AC is equal to 90 millimeters, and BC is equal to 110 millimeters. So first of all, we can start by drawing the longest one. So this is BC. BC is 110 millimeters. So we draw BC. 110 is equal to 11 centimeters on our ruler. This is B and C. Now we know that the distance from B to A is 60, and the distance from C to A is 90. So what we do, we are going to locate A on these two dimensions. So first of all, you take your compass, you measure 6 centimeters. 6 centimeters, this much, and then the distance from B to A is 60. So we draw an arc like this. You should remember that in all of the exercises, the arcs have been drawn using very faint lines. And then the distance from A to C is 90 millimeters, so we measure 90 millimeters on our ruler like this. Once I have measured 90 millimeters on my ruler like this, I'm going to place my compass on point C and then draw another arc. So the distance between B and this arc is 60, and the distance from C and this arc is 90. Now, since they intersect at this point, this is called point A. And what we do is that we are going to join these like this. So this is our scalene triangle. So now we have reached the last part of this video where we are going to draw a hexagon. Now, hexagon is a type of polygon, which means that it has many sides. Okay, now this has 6 sides. There are 2 types of polygons, one which is regular and the other one which is irregular. In a regular hexagon, all the sides are going to be equal, whereas in an irregular hexagon, the sides are not going to be equal, but it is still going to have 6 sides. Now we are going to draw a regular hexagon. So how do we draw a regular hexagon? So first of all, you will be given the length of one side. Suppose the length of one side is equal to 60 millimeters. So what do we do in this? So first of all, what you do is that you take your ruler, you measure 60 millimeters on the ruler, and then you draw a circle. Once you have drawn the circle, this center, we're going to call it O. What you're going to do next is that you're going to draw a horizontal line across this center. Now we are going to call this point 1, and we are going to call this point 4. Next thing that you're going to do is that you're going to use your compass. Without changing the dimension, you place it on point 1, and then you draw an arc like this. This is the circumference of the circle, which means that the arc that you're going to draw, it is going to touch 2 points. One will be here and the other one is going to be here. We do the same thing at point 4. We're going to draw the arc like this, and it is going to touch the circumference of these 2 points. One here and another one here. We can label these Since we have obtained 6 dots on the circumference, we're going to draw the lines like this. So my friends, this is how we draw a regular hexagon. We have reached the end of this video. I hope you found this video informative. Please consider to like, share and subscribe. So see you in the next one.